Ladies and gentlemen, and ladies, NBA 2K25 is here, and I can't lie, bro, it's looking nice, it's looking wavy, you feel me? Now listen, bro, it's day one of NBA 2K25, bro. I know y'all been in the builder labbing it up, bro. I've been labbing up in the builder for about 8 hours on both current and next. It's crazy. But listen, man, I know you got that 100K VC in your pocket. You feeling sweet right now. I got you. You don't want to spend it. You've been looking for a nice build. I got you in today's video. For the first video, NBA 2K25, bro, I'm giving you the top 5 best builds. Of course. Why not? We got to start off the year strong. But listen, man, let me know what y'all think about this game so far, man. I think it's pretty solid. I don't think it's too bad. You feel me? Let me know what y'all think of the game in the comments below. But look, let's get right into this banger. Alright, so now before we get into the main builds, I just want to highlight the Pro Toon builds, bruh. It's something new that 2K put out, and obviously NBA builds if you want to be an NBA player build or something like that, as y'all can see right here. Steph Curry, Luka, Holly Burton, Brad Bill. If you want to be any of y'all favorite NBA players, you know what I'm saying, go ahead with that. Same thing with the Pro Toon builds. I'm pretty sure this is made by 2K, and they gave you a whole bunch of fire builds, as y'all can see. Steamroller, Spacing, Dynamo, you feel me? But look, now to make this build the best as possible, bro, you have to go with number 23. You have to make your last name GOAT, of course. Now for the first build of the video, bro, y'all have to go 6'3". Now look, 6'3" is the new 6'6". It's the perfect ISO build on the game. Now look, y'all can try and go for like the 5'9s, the 5'10s, the 6 footers. I don't really think there's no reason to go that short. You might as well just keep it 6'3". For the weight, it doesn't really matter if you change it. Same thing with the wingspan, it's still going to be OD. I mean, you can make it max wingspan, but you're going to take away from the 3 ball, so you might as well just keep it 6'7", in my opinion. Now, for the first thing I want to talk about on this build, driving dunk. Contact dunks in this game is overpowered. From what I've seen so far, interior defense doesn't look that strong. So we have to abuse it. 93 driving dunk is what y'all want to be going for. Now look, hear me out. Listen, if y'all don't want to max your driving dunk out and you want to save some points, what y'all want to do is y'all want to go 92 driving dunk and 79 vertical. Now you're gonna be one off of driving dunk, one off of vertical. Now what this means is 2K added something new called cap breakers into the game. Now at starter 3, veteran 2, and legend 1, you get 5+ cap breakers. Now cap breakers mean anything your build goes up to. So as y'all can see, my build goes up to a 94 dunk. That is how many cap breakers I can put to my build. So if I put my build to a 92 driver dunk, I can push it 2 cap breakers ahead. Once you get to starter 3, you get 5 cap breakers or 5 attribute points up on your build. So if you was to put your driving dunk at a 92 and you put your vertical at a 79, and then you hit starter 3 and you put 1 cap breaker attribute to vertical and 1 cap breaker attribute to driving dunk, you then get low posterizer and you get the small contact dunks that you will get at 93 on this build. Now I'm not gonna lie, bro, it's pretty fire. Cap breakers are pretty fire, but look, I want y'all to off the rip go for 93. I just wanted to tell y'all about the cap breakers real quick because we're going to be using that with this build. Listen, bro, when it comes to the shooting aspect of this build, bro, what y'all want to do, I told y'all before with the cap breakers, you want to put your 3-point shot to exactly 92. Now the reason why we're going 92 instead of 93 is once we get our cap breakers at starter 3, we can put 1 cap breaker out of the 5 on our limitless range and make it gold. And if you don't really want to wait for the cap breakers and stuff like that, you could just use your max +1 on limitless range and it'll boost up to gold anyway. You feel me? But if I was y'all, I would wait to put on the max +1, grind for the starter 3, and then obviously get your limitless range on gold and then put the max +1, and that way you'll have Hall of Fame limitless range. As y'all can see, you'll be able to boost your badge 1 above its max potential, which is going to be gold. You'll be able to get Hall of Fame limitless range, which is pretty fire in my opinion. Now as for the ball handle on this build, the same thing applies here with the cap breakers. You want to put your ball handle to exactly 92. Now instead of going to 93 with the ankle assassin, obviously you can put your ball handle up to 93 if you want ankle assassin on gold off the rip. But if you're thinking of having this build at its maximum potential, which you have to get to starter 3. It's the only way for this build to be the best it can possibly be. You'll be able to get ankle assassin at gold, but again, if you don't really want to do that, you could just use the max +1 and put your ankle assassin on gold off the rip. Now, as for your speed with ball, I recommend y'all just put it all the way up to 91. The dribble styles in the game, so you might as well just go 91. And most of y'all have to go like, what, 94 for the carry. It's just not worth it no more. And for the passing accuracy, I want to go exactly 75 passing accuracy. You don't want to go no higher, no less. Now, as for the defense aspect of the build, bro, it's no slouch. You feel me? You get 91 steal on this build. Yes, you can shoot lights out. You can contact dunk people. You can dribble like a demon. And you can steal the ball with no effort. But the build doesn't stop there. We also get 85 perimeter defense, so we're not lacking on the perimeter, you feel me? And if y'all seen clips, if you don't have no perimeter this year, you're probably going to get shot over with no problem. I'm not going to lie, that's tough. Take one off your agility, take one off your speed, add one to agility, because why not? And then obviously for the contact dunks, we need an 80 vertical, and for the gold posterizer and Hall of Fame aerial wizard, we need 80 vertical. And for the last portion of the build, this is a real underrated aspect. You don't want to be too weak, you feel me? Go ahead and put y'all strength to exactly 60, you feel me? This way I'll get physical finisher and strong handle on bronze. Now, I know y'all may think this don't help y'all a little bit, but it's going to help y'all a little bit. I'm trying to tell y'all 100%. It's the reason why it's a tier 1 badge. Now for the takeovers on this build, you do in fact get above the rim, dribble wizard, driver, fluid shooter, flash, gifted hands, kryptonite, which is pretty cool, I guess. Make it rain, mirror, midi maestro, offensive artiste, pest, pickpocket, skilled slasher, satellite, slice, sniper, which is really one of them devious joints. I'm trying to tell you. Spot up shooter, swiper, which is pretty cool too, you know what I'm saying? Upgrades your donkey is still the claw, 3&D, which is a completely slept on takeover. I'm trying to tell you, this is a fire takeover right here. And of course, 3-point architect. But yeah, that is the build. And for the shades on this build, man, you get Kevin Johnson, De'Aaron Fox, Damian Lillard. And for the build name, we do in fact get a 2-way inside out ISO creator. Now for the second build of the video, bro, which is one of my main builds, bro, you can make it point guard, shooting guard, small forward, it really doesn't matter. Which I want to go a 6'7", 202 pounds, or you can leave it default, it doesn't really matter. And you want to leave your wingspan exactly 6'11" default. Now look, for y'all driving out, y'all want to go exactly 89 driving out. This is going to give y'all the first 2 contact dunks. So I'm pretty sure it's the off 1 foot and off 2 foot contact dunks, which is, and for the contact dunks, obviously you need a 78 vertical. That is the requirements for the contact dunk, and you get silver posterizer, of course. And if you want gold posterizer, obviously all y'all gotta do is use the max +1. You feel me? Now that's just about it for the finish, and everything else is gonna go up on its own. For the shooting on this build, bro, y'all want to go with an 83 3-pointer. Trust me, bro, 83 3-pointer is pretty fine. It's pretty sleek. If you know what you're doing, you know how to time your jump shot, you're going to be fine. You're going to be just fine. I'm trying to tell you 100%. Now look, for the mid-range shot, for this 6'7" build, I wanted to go a little bit higher on the mid-range shot, 87 to be exact. This way you can cook up everybody in the mid-range, you feel me? Nothing too crazy, you feel me? As for y'all free throw, y'all don't really want to put this too high. I guess you can leave around 75, 76. Now as for the passing accuracy, bro, we don't really want to take this too high. Again, 75 passing accuracy gives us a bunch of different passing options this year. It's not just Ja Morant and Domantas Sabonis no more. I think they added like a couple more. It's like 3-4 more or something like that. Y'all want to put it at exactly 75. We get break starter, silver dimer. It's pretty nice. It's pretty sleek, you feel me? Now as for y'all ball handle, bro, on all 6'5" and up builds, you really only need an 86 ball handle. From what I've seen, I'm not gonna lie, 86 ball handle is really all you need. You don't really need it no higher. It's kind of the reason why 6'6" is not really the wave this year, because once you make a build this year, you're gonna see that not too many dribble moves is accessible. So there's really no reason of making a 90, 92 ball handle build no more, because they're all locked behind the 6'5" and under dribble move animations, which is kind of crazy. So yeah, 86 ball handle is really all y'all need in this game, and if you're gonna make anything taller than 6'5". As for the speed ball, this is pretty interesting. Y'all want to go exactly 75. There's a couple of nice dribble styles in there. Y'all can obviously try to go up higher, but you only get to 82. It's tough. You can try dropping in weight, but I don't think you can get to 86 anyway, so you might as well just leave it at 75. Now, as for the defense on this build, bro, it's no slouch. You want to be able to take this build into the 1 score. Obviously, you're a 6'7". You don't want to be getting tossed around, thrown around, easy, too easy. You feel me? You want to go 85 perimeter defense on this build, of course. And as for the steal, we don't really want to go always super high. We need a little block, a little interior in our build. We want to go with the 79 still so we can get that silver glove badge. Now, as for the block on this build, bro, we want to go ahead and max it out to a maximum of 80, obviously, so we can get the pogo stick, high flyer on high flying denier, which is basically just chase down artists on silver. You feel me? And as for interior defense, y'all want to put this all the way up to exactly 74 for the post move or post lockdown. And as for the defensive rebounding on this build, again, it's not really tuned to be the best defensive build, but you can still play a little bit of defense. You feel me? Y'all want to put y'all defensive rebound to exactly 60 so you can get bronze rebound chaser, or you can try to go for something else. That's completely up to y'all. As for the speed, 80, 85, 83, 82, it's all good in that range. Same thing goes for the agility. Y'all can put this around 75, 76-ish range. If you want on ball minutes, you need 76. As for your strength, you don't want to be too small. You don't want to be a baby on the court. You want to be able to hold your own against them bigger builds. All of them people, you know, the centers, the wannabe contact centers, the post scorers and stuff. You want to be able to do a little something. So put your strength to exactly 71. You get a movable enforcer on bronze. And if you use your max +1, which I don't really recommend, you do in fact get it on silver, which is pretty cool. This way you'll be able to slow down all of them post mashing, paint mashing demons. And that is the build. As for the shades on this build, Lonzo Ball, Cade Cunningham, Gilbert Arenas. And for the build name, we do in fact get a Swiss Army knife, bro. No one has this build yet. I'm pretty sure no one has this build. It's one of the rarest build names in the game. That's why I had to put it in this video. You feel me? On to the next build. As for the next build, man, I went small for it personally. Y'all can go point guard, shooting guard, it doesn't really matter. It's up to y'all. I went 6'8" on this build, 229 pounds. Yeah, I wanted to make it a little bit bigger, you feel me? And for the wingspan, I kept it 7 foot, the default wingspan. Now, as for the attributes on this build, it's a little bit more similar to the 6'7", but we tweaked it out and made it a little bit more overpowered in my opinion. Now, for the driver dunk, y'all want to go exactly 89. Driver dunk, obviously for the contact dunks, of course, obviously to get the contact dunks, you need a 78 vertical. Now, as for the 3-point on this build, bro, y'all want to go exactly 83 3-ball. I'm trying to tell y'all, bro, 83 3-ball is pretty solid in this game. It's 100% solid. If you can't time 83 3-ball, you might just have to hit the shooting lab and everything. Lab up your jump shot, fix it up. I'm trying to tell y'all, 83 3-ball is really solid in this game. As for the mid-range shot, compared to the 6'7", we're going to leave it at 73. We don't want to go no higher, no less. As for the free throw on this build, bro, same thing, you feel me? You want to go ahead and put this up to 74. You don't really want it too high. It don't really matter too much, you feel me? As for the passing accuracy on this build, bro, we don't want to go too high. We want to go exactly 78. Now, what I found out about 78 passing accuracy, we do in fact get versatile visionary, which is pretty cool if you try and do a whole bunch of skip passes and stuff like that. Now, as for the ball handle on this build, bro, we want to go exactly 86. Like I said in the beginning of the video, or the second build, 86 ball handle is really all you need. You get ankle assassin, silver handles for days, silver unpluckable. It's pretty nice, it's pretty sleek. All the dribble moves that you would get for a 6'5" and up build is basically capped at 85 ball handle or 86 ball handle, so you might as well just go 86 ball handle on this build. You feel me? And for the speed ball, obviously 75 speed ball. There's really no reason to go higher. I guess I could use Zach LaVine dribble star, something like that. You feel me? Now, as for the defense on this build, this is what sets it apart from the 6'7", in my opinion. As y'all can see, for the perimeter defense, 85. Y'all want to go 85, of course, for the silver challenger. As for the steal, y'all want to go 85 steal for the gold interceptor badge. This way y'all hawking the lanes. Y'all can be getting all of the lane steals. I'm trying to tell y'all 100%. Now, as for the block on this build, y'all want to go 86 block. This way you'll get silver paint patroller, silver pogo stick, and obviously silver high flying denier, which is basically just chase down artists. As for your interior defense, you have to put it to 70 in order to get the silver paint patrol, obviously. And for the rebounding on this build, I found a cheat code in the builder, bro. You want to put your offensive rebound all the way up to 80 for the silver rebound chaser. This is going to help y'all grab boards over everybody, snag boards over everybody. It's crazy. Offensive rebound basically costs nothing. As y'all can see, you put your offensive rebound all the way up to 80 it basically costs no points. So yeah, put your offensive rebound to 80, defensive rebound to 65. As for your speed on this build, you can go as high as you really want to, but in my opinion, from what I've tested so far, 80 speed is pretty solid. Like I said, 80 speed, 82 speed, 83, 80 speed is pretty solid on this build. As for your agility on this build, you want to go exactly 76 agility, no higher, no less. Obviously for the on-ball minutes on silver, pick dodger silver, shifty shooter on bronze as well, you feel me? And for the strength, we don't want to be no baby out here. Go with the 73 strength, obviously for the gold strong handle badge. This way, once you're dribbling, you're basically flying through everybody. No one's going to do anything to you on the court. This is one of the most slept on badges in the game, 100%. And once y'all put y'all vertical to 79, what y'all don't see about this build is with the cap breakers, you get 5 cap breakers for this build at starter 3. I already said this, but I gotta say it again. 5 cap breakers on this build at starter 3. So what you will do is you want to put 1 cap breaker to your vertical so you can have obviously posterizer, 80 vertical requirement done, and put the next 4 cap breakers to your driving dunk so you can get the 93 driving dunk for gold posterizer, and it's fire. And after you do that, you want to use your max +1 on the posterizer so you can have Hall of Fame posterizer on this 6'8 build. In my opinion, this build is going to be devious. Hall of Fame posterizer is going to be devious. I'm trying to tell y'all, grind this build out. It's going to be one of the best builds in the game for sure. As for the shades on this build, we get Shane Battier, OG Anunoby or Anunoby, and Paul George. Of course, Paul George, one of the GOATs. OG Anunoby, great defensive player on the Knicks right now. And as for the build name, we get Wing Stopper. Now, as for this next build, bro, this is what I would call more the park center or the power forward and rec, or you know, the small forward and rec or something like that. In my opinion, it's a fire park center. I'm trying to tell y'all 100%. For the height, bro, I know a lot of people when their park centers go 6'8". You can, but in my opinion, 6'10" is underrated this year. I'm not gonna lie. For the weight, y'all want to drop your weight all the way down to 240, of course. And for your wingspan, you want to drop it down to 7 foot. Rock with me, rock with me. Now, as for the dunks on this build, y'all want to go all the way up to exactly 89 driving dunk, obviously for the first 2 contact dunk packages in the game. Now, for standing dunk, for all the bigs and anyone that's trying to get in the paint with you, you want to put your standing dunk to exactly 81. This way you get silver rise up and you get the first tier of big man contact dunks on this build, which is big, especially if you're in park, because you're going to be contact dunking people left and right. It's kind of crazy, I'm not going to lie. Now, as for the shooter on this build, bro, we want to be able to shoot. Obviously, we're a popper. We're probably going to be sitting in the corner. If we're not in the corner, we're going to be going crazy in the paint. You feel me? As for 3-ball, bro, I want to go all the way up to exactly 83. Like I said, 83 3-ball is probably the go-to in this game. I'm not gonna lie. 82 3-ball, lead it mid-range, how it is. You don't really want to touch it. 73 mid-range is more than solid to make a mid-range shot. I'm trying to tell y'all 100%. As for the free throw, if you're playing rec a lot, you want to have this at 78, or my career a lot. Obviously, just leave it at 78. But if you're not really a rec player and you just want to run this build in park, save the points. Don't even upgrade free throw at all. Just leave it. Now, as for the passing accuracy, again, this is a park center. You're not gonna have the ball in your hand at all. So you might as well just go for passing accuracy 87. Anytime you get the ball, you're probably just going to pass it out to your teammates or something like that. You're not trying to do all of the dribbling and nothing like that. You feel me? So we want to go with the 87 passing accuracy for gold break starter, gold dimer, of course, versatile visionary on bronze, and bailout on bronze, of course. As for the speed of ball, I mean, I guess this is going to go up anyway, so you might as well just put it to 45. And as for the defense, again, you want to be able to guard center, so you want to have your interior defense all the way up to exactly 82 on this build. This way you're going to be able to get paint patroller and post move lockdown or post lockdown, you feel me? As for the perimeter defense, in case you got to switch, again, you're a popper, in case you got to switch onto the mini guard or someone else, you want to have a little bit of perimeter defense in your build. You don't want to be getting shot over like it's nothing out there. So obviously put your perimeter defense to exactly 72, you feel? So you want to have at least a little bit of still in your build, plus your 6'10 with a 7-foot wingspan. You want to have that silver interceptor so you can hawk the lanes, of course. As for your block, you don't want to be too small out there. You want to have some type of block in your build. So we're going to go with the 84 block to give us silver paint patroller. And as for the rebounding aspect on this build, even though the build is 6'10", offensive rebound does eat up the build a little bit, as y'all can see. So we want to put our offensive rebound all the way up to exactly 85. and we're going to leave our defensive rebound exactly 80, no higher, no less. Now, as for the speed and agility on the 6'10", bro, you can literally leave it at 70, bro. I don't really think it's slow at all. It's pretty balanced in my opinion. 70 speed, 70 agility is pretty solid in my opinion. And as for the strength, you don't want to be no baby out there. Go for the 83 strength. This is going to give you a gold box out beat, silver brick wall, silver immovable enforcer, and silver post moves lockdown. Obviously this is going to be a W build, I'm trying to tell you 100%. And for the vertical, bro, obviously we need the contact dunks for the 89 driving dunks. So now as for the rest of the build, bro, there's really nothing else to upgrade. You can swap it out, put whatever you want to, wherever you want to. You can upgrade the build however you want to. This is the rest of the template. But me personally, just because I want to add a little bit more OD-ness to this build, I put the post control to exactly 70 post control for the silver post fade phenom, bronze post powerhouse, post up poet, and hook specialist. That's what I wanted to do on this build. Y'all can switch it up, y'all can turn it, y'all can go for ball handle if y'all want to, speed ball, but I went with the post control just in case I want to get a little bit shifty. You feel me? Now as for the shades on this build, we get Danny Manning, Evan Mobley, Al Horford, and for the build name, we do in fact get a two-way diamond inside out threat. Now for this next build, bro, this is going to be the rec center, or the center, the big center, you feel me? The center that's going to be dominating on the inside, can pass the ball, can shoot a little bit, can pop, can do a little bit of everything, the all around taller center, you feel me? What y'all want to do is go 7'1", 250 pounds, and a 7'9" wingspan, bro. This way y'all be grabbing all of the boards, you'll be horsing out there. I'm trying to tell y'all, bro, this build is crazy. Now as for the offensive rebound, bro, you want to put your offensive rebound all the way up to exactly 96 on this build. Now what this is going to do, it's going to give you a Hall of Fame rebound chaser and Hall of Fame box out beast. Now to get the Hall of Fame box out beast, obviously we have to put our strength all the way up to exactly 91. Now look, rock with me, y'all, rock with me. I know y'all looking at the build like, is this guy serious? What do I need 96 offensive rebound for? Now hear me out. What y'all want to do for y'all defensive rebound, leave it at exactly 81. Hall of Fame, a rebound chaser, plus a 7'9" wingspan, plus 7'1" height is more than enough to snag boards. All it's really about is positioning. I'm trying to tell y'all. And if y'all think it's not enough, go ahead and use y'all max +1 to go ahead and get rebound chaser legend. Or you can use your starter 3 cap breakers to push your rebounding all the way up to exactly 99 for the legend badge. I'm trying to tell y'all, this is how you want to rock it, bro. Rebounding is going to be very easy. I'm trying to tell you 100%, especially with Hall of Fame rebound chasing. If you put the cap breakers to it, you'll be able to get the 99, or if you just use your max +1, you'll be able to use a legend rebound chaser badge. It's crazy. As for your block, bro, you don't want to be no slouch on block. You want to be a paint menace. 93 block. Now you are 7'1", so you don't really need it that high. You can use like an 84, 86, 87, 88 block, but in my opinion, I don't want nobody making anything over me. I've seen how interior defense is looking. Dunking in this game is pretty broken, so I'm trying to tell y'all, for day one build, for day one center, go with the 93 block. It'll save your life. Now as for the interior defense, go ahead and put this to exactly 82 for the silver post move lockdown. You don't really need it too high. Your block is going to do a lot more in your 7'1", 7'9" wingspan. I'm trying to tell y'all, you're good with an 82 interior defense with a 93 block. Or you could drop the block and hire the interior defense. It's whatever you want to do. It's your build at the end of the day. Now as for the perimeter defense, you could just leave it all the way at a 36, but I'm trying to tell you, put it all the way up to exactly 60, bro. You don't want to be no turkey out there. You get a movable enforcer if you put it up to exactly 62, so you want to go exactly 62 on the perimeter defense. As for the steal, y'all want to go up to exactly 60 on the steal. Obviously for the interceptor, you'll be able to get them lane steals and things of that nature. I'm trying to tell y'all 100%. As for the speed and agility on this build, bro, all you need is about a 60 speed, nothing too crazy, and a 50 agility. That's what y'all want to have on this build. You'll still be moving quick. I'm trying to tell y'all 100%. Just max out the build. We want to go with exactly 77 vertical, giving us gold pogo stick, and it gives us rise up, of course, you feel me? So as for the passing accuracy on this build, again, we are a center. We're passing the ball. We're not going to have the ball in our hand that much unless we're going to dunk the ball or something like that. So you want to have an 87 passing accuracy for the gold break starter badge. You grab a board, you want to throw the ball all the way down the court, and if you use your max +1, if you didn't go for the legend rebound chaser, you can obviously just go for Hall of Fame break starter if that's what you want to do. As for the spew ball, if you ever have the ball in your hand, you might as well just leave this on 40, get a little dribble style and things like that. You feel me? It's nothing too crazy. As for the 3-point shot, now I wish I could get an 83 3-ball on this build, but we can't, sadly. So you want to put your 3-point shot to exactly 75. You want to have your mid-range shot so you can unlock more jump shots, more go-to shots and whatnot. You want to have your mid-range at exactly 80. Now as for your standard dunk on this build, if you don't really care too much about big man contact dunks, you can leave it at exactly 81 and put the rest of your attribute points to something else. But I wanted to make this build a little bit more OP, and I put it all the way up to exactly 90 standing on, giving us both big man contact dunks. So if anyone's in the paint, they're getting mollywopped. Now as for the rest of the attribute points on this build, bro, this is a more of a rec type of build, a rec center type of build. You're not really going to use this in park. That's what the other build was for. I will put my free throw all the way up to the max. I mean, like, why not? You might as well. Or if you don't really care too much about the free throw, you can probably put it on the post control, but it's not really going to do much. Or the dunk if you're going for an animation. But that's up to y'all. Me, in my opinion, I just max out the free throw. There's really nothing else to upgrade. And as for the shades on this build, we get Jack Sigma, Onke Oganogi, my bad, yo, I'm Nikola Vucevic or Vucevic. I'm tweaking. Anyway, the build name is a two-way inside the arc maestro, and that'll do it, bro. This is the top 5 best builds for next gen, bro. Let me know what y'all think about these builds, bro. Let me know if y'all gonna rock them down in the comments below, man. But look, I'm on to current gen. Now as for the first build on current gen, man, as y'all can see right here, bands to go. You have to go position point guard. Left hand, right hand don't matter. Jersey number don't matter. College don't matter, of course. Now as for this build height, bro, this is like the more play shot type of build, of course. So what y'all want to do is y'all want to go 6'3", 6'4", 6'2". That's whatever height y'all want to go is what y'all want to go. But I'm gonna just do 6'3" for the video. Weight and wingspan, you can just leave it default. You don't really gotta tweak nothing. You feel me? If you want to, you can just max out. You can push up the wingspan 1 to 6'9". For the body shape, you don't really want to look too crazy. I mean, you can go built, but on a 6'3", just go compact, you feel me? Now, again, this is like the play shot type of build. All we're going to be doing is shooting and dribbling, you feel me? Your teammates is going to be the ones playing defense, or your lock, or your center. That's what they're going to be doing. Play style isn't just play shot. You want to, you know, dribble, dunk, shoot, do everything on the court. The next couple builds are going to be for you. I'm trying to tell you 100%. But as for the play shot, what y'all want to do is go for a 92 3-ball, bro. No higher, no less. This way I'll get gold limitless range, gold deadeye, gold agent 3, and gold blinders. Now obviously you have to core these badges. If y'all don't know how to core these badges, it's the exact same way on 2K24. If you play 2K24 current gen, it's the exact same way. It's the exact same way 2K23 next gen was. I'm pretty sure now in 2K25 it's a lot easier to core the badges. Anyway, for a mirror shot, you don't want to leave it exactly 77. You don't want to go no higher, no less. You feel me? As for your ball handle, now you want to go exactly 92 ball handle. Now if y'all want to, y'all can go up to 95, 96 ball handle for the Hall of Fame quick first step, Hall of Fame unpluckable, and Hall of Fame clamp breaker badge. If you want these badges, you can go all the way to Hall of Fame. But in my opinion, I don't really think it's worth it. There isn't really that many dribble moves on current gen 2K25 to even be trying to go all the way to 95 anyway, so, or 96 anyway. So in my opinion, if I was y'all, just leave it at exactly 92. For your speed ball, you really only need it at 86 for the Michael Jordan dribble style. I'm pretty sure that's still a pretty good dribble style. It's always have been. So if you really want to, you can just leave your speed ball at exactly 86. But if you want the Kyrie Irving dribble style, unlike next gen over here on current, is only capped at 90 if you want the Kyrie Irving dribble style. So if you want to, you could put your ball handle, speed ball all the way up to 90. In my opinion, bro, I think y'all should just leave it at exactly 86. I think Michael Jordan dribble style is more than enough. You don't really need nothing else. That's just me in my opinion. As for the passing accuracy, bro, go ahead and put this all the way up to exactly 76. As y'all can see, you get 1 extra badge point on your build. This way it can help y'all core a whole bunch more badges. For quick first step and unpluckable is probably going to be the main badges, and obviously clamp breaker hands for days. Everything else really don't matter. Killer combos still really don't do anything. As for the speed, they really haven't changed much about the speed on this game at all either. Same goes for the acceleration. It's basically just a copy and paste game. In my opinion, if I'm y'all, I would just leave it around 75, 80-ish range. You don't really need it too high, you feel me? As for your stamina, 90 stamina really is all you need. You don't really need to put it any higher than that. And again, for your defense, this is a play shot type of build. You're going to be running with a lock or a center. They're going to be playing most of the defense for y'all, so you don't really have to upgrade this. If you want to upgrade it, I mean, put it up to like 65 so you can get pick dodger. That's really all you're going to need. Pick dodger, maybe a little bit of rebound chaser or something, grab a board, snag one, you feel me? But that's really all y'all really going to need. And then put the rest on your driving dunk, of course, so you can get both contact dunks on this build. And if you don't know, over on current gen, if you haven't played 2K24 current gen, there is no vertical requirements for contact dunks on this build. So if you want the contact dunks on this build, you'll be able to get them off the rip. So you'll be able to contact dunk, shoot threes, dribble good, but the defense is the only thing that's really lacking. But when you have the ball in your hand, you're going crazy. I'm trying to tell you 100%. Obviously, y'all can put y'all, you know what I'm saying, perimeter defense up as high as it can possibly go, and put your free throw to exactly 70. And just like that, that is the build. Primary takeover, I mean, I personally would run limitless range or spot up precision. I mean, they're still the same takeovers. I'm gonna pop up on the screen right now of the best takeovers. They haven't changed anything about this. I recommend y'all don't play this game. I keep saying that, but yeah, finishing moves and limitless range or spot of precision, that's what I'll run. Y'all can do whatever y'all want to, but yeah. And for the shades on this build, we got Abdul, Ralph, Lillard, and Fox. You feel me? You feel me? And for the build name, we do in fact get a floor spacing slasher. Now, as for the more hefty build, the 6'7" guard, you feel me? You feel me? This is what y'all want to rock. The more all-around type of build, what y'all want to do is go 6'7", obviously. For the weight, y'all want to drop the weight to exactly 196 pounds. You don't really gotta drop it any lower than that. You feel me? You feel me? For the weight, for the wingspan, y'all want to go 7'1", exactly. And for the body shape, you want to look as big as possible, in my opinion. So go built. You feel me? You feel me? Now, as for the 3-ball, again, this is basically the exact same as 2K24 current gen. They haven't really changed anything about the game. So in my opinion, I recommend y'all go to exactly 82 3-ball. This way you get silver. This way you get silver, Deadeye, and you get gold, green machine, obviously, and you get amped on gold. And as for the mid-range shot, again, the same thing as current gen 2K24. 73 mid-range is pretty solid. You get gold, mini magician, so there's really no reason to go any higher. 81 is kind of just dragging it. You'll be able to make shots pretty easy on this game. I'm pretty sure they lowered the sliders. They lowered the sliders or something like that. I forgot what they said. As for the drive and dunk on this build, obviously you want contact dunk, so you want to go exactly 89 drive and dunk. And again, this is current gen. You don't need no vertical requirements or nothing like that. So if you've heard vertical requirements in next gen build videos, that doesn't apply to current gen. Go with the 89 drive and dunk. You feel me? You feel me? Now, unlike next gen on the 6'7", 6'8", again, the speed with ball, dribble styles, and all of that, it's all capped at 75. There's really no reason to go higher or anything less. You feel me? You might as well just go 75 speed with ball, of course. And as for the ball handle, we want to go exactly 86 ball handle, giving us gold quick first step, just like 2K24 current gen. You feel me? You feel me? And as for the passing accuracy, we want to go exactly 75 passing accuracy to give us exactly 19 playmaking badges on this build. You can go for Clamp Breaker or Unpluckable. It's completely up to y'all, but this game is built so that you don't really need these badges anyway. You're gonna really do good without coring any of these badges, but I would core Unpluckable off the rip, or maybe Clamp Breaker, just in case if they did buff steals in this game. I'm pretty sure they did buff it, so if y'all want to, you can go for Unpluckable off the rip. Now, as for the defense on this build, y'all want to go with an 88 perimeter defense on this build, along with an 88 steal on this build as well. This way you'll be able to play good defense. You'll be able to rip people, no problem. You feel me? You feel me? And as for the block, you want to go exactly 79 on your block, no higher, no less. This way you get chase down artists on gold. As for your interior defense, you can leave it at exactly 60. You don't really need to go no higher, no less. You feel me? You feel me? As for your rebound, you can just leave it at exactly 50. This is not really going to matter that much. I'm trying to tell y'all 100%. As for your acceleration, it's basically the exact same game as 2K24 current gen. You don't really need super high acceleration. 78 is more than enough. Same thing goes for speed. Around 80 to 85 range is pretty much all you need for basically every build in this game. If you're short, if you're tall, 80, 85 speed. 80 to 85 speed is really all you're gonna need. Again, vertical doesn't matter in this game, so you don't have to upgrade that at all. Strength, I mean, you can upgrade it to 45, but it's not really gonna do much. Put your stamina to exactly 90 on this build, obviously. I mean, you can upgrade your strength to 45, it's not really gonna do much. And put your free throw all the way up 77. And for your last attribute point in this build, we're going to go for one more playmaking badge and put our speed ball to exactly 76, and that gives us 20 playmaking badges on this build. And obviously for the takeover, y'all can go with whatever takeover y'all want to, playmaking, sharpshooting, shot creating, but me, in my opinion, I'm gonna go for spotter precision and limitless range. That's just me. I just like to shoot. I like to shoot. And for the shades on this build, we get Drew Holiday, Jalen Snuggs, and Derek Harper. As for the build name, two-way inside out threat. Alright, now for the next build in this video, bro, this is the 6'8" all-around build, bro. The all-around style build. You feel me? You feel me? You feel me? Now look, what y'all want to do obviously is go 6'8", 213 pounds. Yes, 213 pounds. And for the wingspan, bro, y'all can do whatever y'all want to. It really doesn't matter. But in my opinion, I will go 7'2". For the body shape build, you want to look as big as possible, of course. Now as for the dunk, just like the other builds, we want to put our dunk all the way to 89. There's literally no drawback going 89 dunk. You get contact dunks and everything. There's no vertical you gotta worry about, none of that garbage from next gen. So you might as well, you get posterizer, slithery, and gold limitless takeoff. But I don't really think limitless takeoff did much on 2K24 current gen, so I don't really think it's going to do that much on 2K25 current gen. Hopefully they change a little bit of something about it. I don't know. 2K is 2K. So as for the shooting on this build, just like NBA 2K24 current gen, 82 3-ball is basically the sweet spot for shooting in this game. I'm trying to tell y'all, 82 3-balls gives you silver Deadeye just in case you want it, or bronze limitless. As for your playmaking stats, you want to go 85 ball handle, obviously, so we can get that silver quick first step. Hyperdrive if y'all want to use it, silver handles for days, and a silver killer combos. But the thing that we want the most is going to be silver unpluggable. Once y'all core this, you can go ahead and get the clamp breaker as well. That's what y'all want to do for this build. Then for y'all speed ball, just leave it at exactly 75. You don't really need it no higher, no less. You feel me? You feel me? Or you can just go up to 76 for the extra badge. You feel me? And as for y'all passing accuracy, 75, no higher, no less. As y'all can see, you get exactly 20 potential playmaking badges, playmaking attribute points, or badge points, whatever y'all want to call it on this build. Now as for the defense, what makes this build an absolute juggernaut to where you can basically do everything on the court, you want to go with an 87 block, obviously, so you can get that silver anchor badge. This is going to help y'all get a lot more blocks and everything like that. I'm trying to tell y'all, bro, silver anchor is where it's at. As for the steal, you want to go with an 88 steal, no higher, no less, so you can get the silver glove badge. As for the badges you're going to want to core, you're really going to want to core anchor, not really glove or whatever, because you'll get your anchor core badge a lot faster than glove, I'm pretty sure. So you might as well just core anchor off the rip, and then go ahead and put your rest of your badge points to maybe glove, chase the artist, pogo stick, maybe a little bit of rebound chaser. I'm gonna show y'all that real quick. What you want to do is you want to put your defensive rebound all the way up to 85. You don't really need to touch the offensive rebound on this type of build at all. Just put your defensive rebound all the way up to 85, and you get silver defensive. I mean, you get silver rebound chaser. Obviously, if you was to upgrade your offensive rebound, you can't push it all the way to 85. That's just how it is on current. As for your interior defense, just put it up to 70, so we get the extra badge points. It's not really going to do much. As for your perimeter defense, we're going to go ahead and put this all the way up to exactly 84 for the extra badges. Really no higher, no less. You could go all the way up to 88, but it's kind of wasting badge points. We want to get some speed, some strength, some, you know what I'm saying, some stamina in the build as well. Or you can just drop it all the way down to exactly 80, and that's it. But I like an extra little badge on the build, so y'all can go ahead and put it to 84. Now as for the speed on this build, you want to go exactly 80 speed, bro. I tested this already. There's no reason to go anything higher than 80 speed on a 6'8". It's not really going to change much. You feel me? You can only get 2 intervals anyway, 2 more, so it's not really worth it. For the acceleration, just go 75. There's no real reason to going any higher. You can't go any higher anyway, unless you drop your weight, and there's really no reason to doing that. For your strength, we want to put our strength to exactly 70. You don't want to be getting babied out there. You want to play some type of defense on them centers at the 1v1 court. I know y'all gonna be at the 1v1 court. You feel me? You feel me? As for the stamina, you want to go 90 stamina, of course. And as for the rest of your shooting attributes, you want to go 72 mid-range on your mid-range shot. Obviously 72 on your mid-range shot. And for your free throw, you want to go ahead and max this out to 74. You feel me? So you can go ahead and take this build to rec if you want to. And that is the build. Contact dunks, can shoot the three, can dribble, has crazy defense, can guard 1 through 5, and can rebound solid, pretty quick on the court, and it is strong. 6'8" all around demon. You feel me? You feel me? As for the takeover, I mean, you can run maybe stuff blocks or paint intimidation. I forgot what's the best takeover. I'm gonna pop it up on the screen so y'all can choose from there if they didn't really change anything about this game. So yeah, there's that. I'm gonna just pick the sharks from takeovers. Y'all go ahead and go crazy. OG and Albi, Brandon Miller, Gerald Wallace, and for the build name, we do in fact get an inside out threat. Now, as for the inside and outside center build of the video, bro, the last 2 builds in this top 5 build video. The first one I'm gonna show y'all is the inside center, then I'm gonna show you the outside center. So for this inside center, bro, you can go power forward or center, it doesn't really matter, it's up to y'all. I wouldn't just go power forward because most people that's gonna run this build is either gonna play with it in the rack or in park. And left hand don't matter, jersey number don't matter. And for the height, y'all want to go 6'10". Now the reason why we're going 6'10" is because 6'10" is the only height that can still be completely overpowered in everything and still have all 3 tiers of contact dunks. Not 96 driving dunk, contact dunks, but we'll have 94 driving dunk on this build. You can get like, I'm pretty sure, let me see, you can get up to 90, 91 driving dunk on a 7-footer. You can get up to, let's see, you can get up to 94 driving dunk on a 6'11", but it completely destroys your strength. So if you're ready to sacrifice your strength for 1 extra dunk, I mean, go ahead, but 6'10" is the way. Go 250 pounds, 7'8" wingspan, and then y'all want to go built, look as big as possible, bro. You feel me? You feel me? For the weight, y'all want to go exactly 222 pounds. And for the wingspan, y'all want to go exactly 7'4" wingspan, body shape, built. Obviously, you want to look as big as possible. As y'all can see, we get the 94 driving dunk. Now for the finishing stats, obviously this is an inside center, completely destroying the paint. We're gonna go with a 94 driving dunk. That's what we're making the build for, so we can get 3 tiers of contact dunks instead of 2. I'm pretty sure 93 driving dunk is for, you know, the 6'3", the 6'4", and under. So 94 driving dunk is so we can get more tiers of contact dunks. And then obviously we're gonna go for the 90 standard dunks so we can get the big man contact dunks as well. So we get 5 tiers of contact dunks on this build. We're only 1 tier of contact dunks away, and that's 96 driving dunk, but we just can't get it. It is what it is, man. You feel me? You feel me? Now as for the close shot, again, this is an interior center, bro. This is going to be clogging up the paint, going crazy. Masher is a good, very good badge, bro. If you want to do if you want to do anything in the paint over people that's smaller than you, bro, Masher is the way to go. So if you want to do post hooks and all of that garbage, bro, you'll only need an 82 close shot. I'm trying to tell you 100%. Leave your driving layup as is, and for the post control, you want to upgrade it all the way to 87. This way you get Hall of Fame back down Punisher in case you want to put it on, or you can rock, you know what I'm saying, gold spin technician. You feel me? That's up to y'all. Silver drop stepper, whatever y'all want to do is up to y'all. If you want to go and get gold drop stepper, all you gotta do is upgrade it 1 extra point, but we're not going to do that, saving the points for other spots on the build. For example, mid-range shot, we can go for the 73 mid-range shot, giving us gold mini magician. So even if there's like 3 people clouding up the paint, if you know your jump shot, you can hit a post fade because you have high post control. You can hit a standing, you know what I'm saying, stand still, mid-range, you feel me? You'll be able to shoot something on this build. You feel me? You feel me? So you want to go ahead and put your 8 badges to, I don't know, volume shooter, maybe mini magician. You feel me? You feel me? Green machine. As for your free throw, if you do happen to take this build into rec, 70 free throw is really all you need. You don't really need it higher. Put on that Carmelo Anthony free throw, you shouldn't be able to miss. You feel me? Or at least that's just how I be. Now for the passing accuracy, go up to 77 passing accuracy for an extra playmaking badge. Of course, we don't really need to touch anything else. I know a lot of people always say, why don't you put Speedball Ball on your build? Listen, it's your build. make the build how you want to. I don't run speed with ball on any centers, and I'm always fine. But if y'all want to, go ahead and put your speed with ball to like 40. I'm pretty sure you'll get like Gabby Williams and all of the WNBA player, you know, dribble styles and all of that. So yeah, if y'all want to, y'all can. Me, in my opinion, I wouldn't do it. As for the defense, again, this is an interior center. We can go 93 blocking up everything in the paint. You feel me? Anchor on gold. Pogo stick on gold. Just feel me. Now, as for the offensive rebound, we can go 85 offensive rebound with an 80 defensive rebound. And as you can see, 85 plus 80 is 21 defensive badges. You feel me? Now, as for the interior defense, we can go ahead and cap this at 80. Doesn't really need to be that high. We have a 93 block. The 93 block is going to carry our defense for us. We don't need steal, bro. We're 6'10". We're probably not going to be guarding on the perimeter anyway, but we're going to upgrade our perimeter defense up to exactly 65, and that is it. You feel me? Now, as for the strength, we want to cap out our strength at exactly 86. That's why we went exactly 222 pounds. As y'all can see, we do in fact get brick wall with 86 strength. On this build, bro, you don't want to be too slow. You want to have a 65 acceleration with a 72 speed. 72 speed with a 65 acceleration. And as for your stamina, bro, you want to go ahead and max this out to exactly 90. And for the rest of the attribute points, obviously you can just throw it on acceleration. It doesn't really matter that much. You feel me? And this is the build. As for the takeovers, you have stuff blocks, glass takes, post takes. In my opinion, I probably just slap on some post move stuff, probably post back downs. I don't know. I'm gonna pop up the best takeovers on the screen right now, so yeah. And as for the shades on this build, Evan Mobley, Aaron Gordon, Hot Rod Williams. For the build name, interior scorer. For the last build of the video, bro, this is the outside center or outside / inside center. Can do everything basically. You can go power forward or center. I'm gonna just do power forward. Right hand, left hand don't matter. Jersey number don't matter. For the height, we can go 6'10". For the weight, we can go 250. And for the wingspan, we're gonna go 7'8". And now again, this is an inside / outside center. We'll be able to do everything. 3-ball, 76 3-ball is the sweet spot for taller build. You feel me? Mid-range shot, we want to go to exactly 73 for the mini magician on goal. We can get this on goal on the inside center as well, which is kind of crazy, but on this build we can pop, so we have a 76 3-ball, of course. Now, as for the finishing on this build, we do get 3 tiers of contact dunks instead of 5. We're going to have our driving dunk at exactly 89, and we're going to have our standing dunk at exactly 80. This will give us the first tier of big man contacts and the first 2 tier of regular contact dunks on this game. As for the passing accuracy, again, you're going to be a popper center, so you might as well just have your passing accuracy up to 80. You get 10 badges anyway, so you might as well do it. As for the defensive rebounding on this build, you need a nice set of rebounding and defense to guard all of them bigger centers. You want to go 93 block. For the rebounding, you want to go 85 offensive rebounding, and obviously for the defense rebound, you want to go exactly 80, so we can get that silver rebound chaser. It's gonna come in clutch. I'm trying to tell y'all 100%. As for the steal, we can go 80 steal in this build, mainly just for extra badge points, not really for the steal at all, because we don't even get anything from it. As y'all can see, we need an 88 steal. We're not doing that. We're only upgrading it for the badge points, obviously. As for the perimeter defense, again, this is a center that you can run in park, rec, doesn't really matter. So we need a little bit of perimeter defense in our build, so we're gonna put it up to 70. This way y'all can guard just about anybody on the court. You feel me? As for our interior defense, we're gonna put it up to exactly 75, because why not? For our speed, we're gonna max it out exactly 70, and for our acceleration, we're gonna put it up to exactly 60. And to top it off with our strength, again, 86 strength is the sweet spot for strength. You don't really need nothing higher than 86. You can guard every position in the game, no problem. 70 vert, because vert doesn't matter on this game. Doesn't tie in with contact dunks at all. And for the stamina, we're gonna go ahead and max it out at exactly 90 stamina. Last but not least, we're gonna top off the finishing with a 72 post control. Obviously we need more badges so we can get the rest of these core badges, and we're going to put our driving lib up to exactly 77, and we're going to put our close shot up to exactly 73, giving us a total of 22 finishing badges. And because if you want to take this build to rec, obviously you might as well just throw the rest on your free throw just like that. And here is the build. This is the inside, outside center build of NBA 2K25 current gen. As for the takeovers, you do in fact get spotter precision and limitless range. So, you know, y'all can choose whatever y'all want to. I guess I'm gonna just do spotter precision and see the future. And as for the shades on this build, Manning, Mobley, Aaron Gordon, and for the build name, an interior. But look, man, that's gonna wrap it up for the top 5 builds video, man. If y'all want to see more current gen content, let me know in the comments below. If y'all want to see more content, let me know in the comments below. Just tell me anything to post, man. I got y'all 100%. I'm going crazy all 2K25. I'm out this joint. Peace.